Hey. This is your girl Candy, and I am here with my girl Monique, 69 Ways Johnson. Hey, Monique.
Hey girl,
How you doing?
I'm good.
Are you
Making
ready to
it.
talk about 2 episodes of Love and Marriage Huntsville?
Sure, not really, but yes, I would like to talk about the foolishness going on over
Yes,
there.
episodes 11 and 12 are what we're going to discuss today.
Hmm.
Inga will be here with us shortly.
Yes.
So, what are your thoughts on episode 11? The one with
Oh,
Nell
episode.
and yeah,
So episode 11.
yeah, with
I'm
Nell.
trying to remember. Uh,
I'm gonna just say the Nell episode and the Marceau and Marquez episode.
oh yeah. That episode,
You
it
can
was
put it like
very
that.
entertaining. Very, I won't say very entertaining, but it was entertaining enough. Let me just
Yeah,
say
yeah.
that. Entertaining enough caught my attention because it definitely has some good topics, speaking points that we all can relate to or know someone who can relate to it. So
Hmm.
yeah, so I thought that episode was pretty cool. But this
Yeah,
current
yeah.
past episode is some BS foolishness. Okay,
Ciao. Listen,
dragging on something that is not necessarily need to be dragged. Okay,
okay.
episode 12.
So let me see. My thoughts, we mirror this. I have mirrored the same thoughts you have about it. We know somebody that has going through it, or if we've gone through it ourselves as far as the Trish and Marquez situation, or even the
Hmm.
nail situation, denying that you need therapy or whatnot. So
Right.
um, yeah. Hey Miss Barbara, how you doing? Thank you for
Hey,
coming.
Barbara Johnson.
Anybody else, please, let us know that you're here. If you're hiding in the bushes or not.
Not the bushes.
The bushes, yes. So let's get this thing started. And it's set for 3 people. So that's why we look a little off. So this episode, it did start out with Marceau and Marquez, but we're going to talk about Nell and her family first. So Nell is giving her children an excess amount of money. Now, she never did go into the amount that she was giving them, but she was paying bills. So of course, we know it's the excess of $400 or $500 a pop. Never know. You're making car payments, you're paying rent. You might have hella, might be a comma in there, shit. Sometime, who knows? But over a period
Right.
of time, it can become taxing and become like mentally draining because I'm always giving you, but what are you doing
Right.
to help yourself? We don't know that. We
Right.
know what they say the children are doing, but we don't know what the children are doing because it's just said they got he's a supervisor here, he owns his business, but you're still shelling out money to these children. And I
Right.
get it, when you're young and you're privileged, you tend to mishandle your finances a whole lot. Um, I get it. However, I hate that Nell is feeling this way. She's feeling overwhelmed. You can see it in her face. You can see it in her
Yes.
eyes that she's very overwhelmed and she needs to talk to someone solo, not even with the children. It could be a lot of stuff, other stuff going on with her that makes her respond to the children that the way she does. But
Right.
I'm gonna bring Inga up right quick,
Oh,
and
she's
then I'm gonna
here.
let you give me your thoughts on. Hey Inga, this
Hey,
this one
Inga.
minute. Uh, Monique, what's your thoughts on Nell and the overall situation of how she's feeling and everything dealing with her and her children?
I mean, she has a right to feel that way. Sometimes, as mothers, we can also feel used by our children because they will take advantage of her style. And but she got to like rewind it and like go back and start. back at one, like why
Mm-hmm.
is this happening, and assess like where things went wrong and why they keep asking me and why I'm keep willing to do it. You gotta ask those kind of questions.
Mm-hmm.
So you just
You're
so
right.
she right to feel away, but it's just her communication just sucks. That's
Yeah.
another part of it. It just sucks because they hear she's all the way up in the universe in the galaxy. She is on one like dang.
Mm-hmm.
Even when she was in this scene, she was they was trying to talk her son
Mm-hmm.
out of from another situation. Her son was like trying to talk to her, and she kept like interrupting and like she listened to respond. That's what he
Yeah,
said, I
and
think.
that's what he told her. Mm-hmm.
And that's what she was doing in that moment. That's what I was laughing like when I saw her. I'm like, you doing it now,
Mm-hmm.
child. You just don't know it. So yeah.
Yeah. So she, hey Inga.
Hey, how y'all
Hey,
doing?
All
Inga.
right, how are you?
Okay. How y'all
So
doing?
all right, all right.
All right.
We're discussing the Nell and her children and Dr. Fletcher. What are your thoughts on the
Dr.
overall
Francis. Dr.
and
Fletcher.
yeah, Dr. Francis?
I ain't really got no thoughts on it. I mean, not too much. I mean, they did some therapy. That's what they should do.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, they did the right thing. They need to talk to somebody.
Yeah. So when they were discussing what was going on, her son, the one that's sitting in front of her, um, what is his name? Lance. That's her oldest, her
Lance. Yeah.
firstborn.
Her firstborn.
You
Yep.
could tell he was skirting around using certain words towards her because he didn't want to hurt her feelings or offend her in any way, and he didn't want her to feel like he. I get it because he didn't. He talked about like I'm talking now, trying to be careful with my words. So he was like he was scared of his mama, you know.
Oh.
But she was direct because I already told you. I already told you what the problem is before you even started. And he was like, you always respond, you always listen to respond, dad he listens to us and lets us talk, but you always listen to respond or to react. And she does, even when she was talking to Melody's like, you are you need a temperature check, like because you are a hothead, and she is. I'm gonna say Inga. Nail flies off the handle at everything, and I'm like,
She
lady,
starts.
calm
She already
down.
here, right? She's already
She
here.
comes in the door on
Where
10. Like,
everybody
lady,
else now,
where else is there for you to go if you're
right?
on 10? Where else gotta go? Yo,
Exactly.
on your top. Like, she really does need therapy solo. And her children were telling her that before Dr. Francis even got there, like, you need to do it by yourself. And she does. Even Melody told her that she needs to do it by herself. And she was like, you're gonna enjoy it. I just hope that she does seek therapy because you could tell there's something going on. Even little Chris was like, you're emotional when we talk to you. And I get it. When your kids ask you something and you didn't, ask you for, and you already told them, you do go to 10 because like, damn, I just told you already. Like, oh, I told you 2 weeks ago not to do XYZ. Now you calling me about what I just told you to do, not to do to it. I get it. But you can't handle kids with kid gloves all the time. These are grown ass people. Like
Yeah, grown.
with
Got some
being
got
a,
kids.
15, 16-year old, these grown children. Like they ain't got to talk to you no more if they don't want to because they're grown. Like I'm just saying, like not that they should stop talking to their parents, but they don't need nothing else from you. Like they should not. But we're here because y'all keep bothering her for money. And she's always gonna give it. She's gonna write that check. She's gonna swipe that card. She's gonna, do whatever she needs to do. And Chris just sit there chilling. Like Chris look relaxed. Chris like he done smoked one. He chilling. And Nell like she need one.
Yeah, I need the same stuff, Chris, because he always cool. I be like, he be mellow.
Yeah.
I be like, yes.
Yeah. And I
I mean,
found
that's why
myself
they're
at
a
one
good
point.
match. Then
They are yin and yang. Yeah, yeah. I used to find myself popping off at my daughter. My husband like, hey, calm down. Like, no, I just told. But in that me and him, I'm Nail and he's Chris. Like my husband is is on 0 till he ain't. But I'm be on about 7. I don't be on 10. I be on 7. It depends on what it is. But
You sure can, the
you know,
girl. Let me
yeah,
Dallas. Where you at, girl? Let me let me take a survey. Talking about you be on 7. Where
I do.
Dallas
I
at?
be on 7. I have had to like because when my husband brought it to my attention, I was like, dang, I do be on. Okay, all right, okay. Because I'm like, bro, why are we having this conversation? But I get it. I hope Nell
Yeah, that
does
could
find
be. Yeah,
out what she needs because she really needs it.
yeah, me too. Yeah, I hope
Yeah.
so.
So we have Dumb and Dumber. Marquez
Buddy,
and
what you say?
Marceau. Like Marceau has never made any more sense in the existence of this doggone show until today. Well, he always
Okay,
makes sense a lot of times when it ain't got nothing to do with him and Tisha, but he does. He was like, you left your family, you went to Atlanta.
right.
What do you expect her to do? Like, bro, dude,
Okay,
just he act like he didn't even know why Trish moved on or why the children have a male figure in the house. Like, dude, you left. You did move around a
right.
corner, but then you left the whole entire state.
Okay, to
And
Atlanta.
you're confused as to why this man is going to conferences, taking a child to school, going to this, that. Why are you confused? You want her to do it all by herself because you left the state? You didn't have to leave the state.
I
Inga,
mean,
what are your thoughts on this?
once you left the station, you left your children.
Oh, correct. You really left your keys then. Inga, what are your thoughts on Ken and Marceau's conversation? Not Ken, I'm sorry. Marquez and Marceau.
Marquez.
Yes, I'm sorry, Ken. My bad, pimp.
I don't have a whole lot of thoughts about it. I mean, he's a guy, he's a bum, and so I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time dealing with a bum. He's a bum. She needs to move on. Um, I don't think she's ready to move on yet. So
Really?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because if she wanted to
Hmm.
move on, she would have did. It's been 5 years, so she not ready to move on, or maybe now, maybe it took now for her to get this closure. I don't know why, because
Mm,
he been raggedy, he been a bum. She knew that for five. She knew
exactly.
that prior to the 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so
Especially when her.
he didn't just become a bum. He been a bum, and so
Okay.
now it took this conversation for you to now get the closure. I don't believe it. I don't think she. I don't believe it. I don't believe nothing
Mm-hmm.
she say out her lying ass mouth. I don't believe nothing. I don't care nothing about him. I don't care nothing about her. They can all go away, as far as I'm concerned. No, and then
Mm-hmm.
Marceau, he did the right thing. He told him the right thing. I mean, you getting upset. He's
Mm-hmm.
spending the whole time, the whole conversation. Now, who knows how long? We only seen 5 minutes. They could have been sitting there for 2 or 3 hours in the bar.
Mm-hmm.
He told for whatever the 5, 10 minutes we saw, he's sitting here the whole time worrying about the wrong things. He's worrying about how they met. Damn, how they met. They together now. I don't care if she was cheating. Damn that, it's over with
Mm-hmm.
now. No, what? Who cares? You left the family for whatever the reasons, and because you didn't just leave her. Forget about her. You left your kids. I don't have a problem. I don't. I don't think people should stay in a relationship if it don't work out. They should
Right.
not. I don't believe. I'm not one of the people who say you got to
Right.
stay for the sake of the kids or the sake of the family and all the other
Mm-hmm.
BS.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not working out for whatever
Mm-hmm.
reasons, go away from each other, but you don't go away from your
Yeah.
children. So even
Right.
if he
Yeah.
do move to another state,
Mm-hmm.
then it's up to you to fly back and forth or drive back and forth or catch the train, the Greyhound bus, whatever how
Mm-hmm.
you got to get there for you to get back and forth to see your children. It's not for them to reach out to you and call you and all this kind of
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So because they're the children, you're an adult. And I don't care if the children is grown children, they're still the children. And you are the parent. So he's spending the whole time talking about, well, he
Yeah.
was liking the pictures and they were sending the pictures to the, so what? I would have luckily this show was a PG
Mm-hmm.
show and not a rated R show because I would have cursed him out and said, I don't give a F. So that even if she was flashing her titty to the man and all of that kind of stuff. It don't even care how deep it was. That has nothing to do with the kids. You spending so much time worrying about
Mm-hmm.
what she did. It's been 5 years or more now. Why you ain't been around your children? I mean, or why
Mm-hmm.
you not? I'm not saying he hasn't been around them, period. But he not spending enough time with the children because that's why that wouldn't, I agree with everything Marcel. So that to sum it all
Right.
up, I agree with everything Marcel said, and he ain't say nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I don't care for Marcel like that, but in this case, I applaud him because somebody. And I'm glad it's a man who said it,
Mm-hmm.
not a woman. Because sometimes these men don't hold other men accountable for
Right.
the crap they do. Because they sure didn't hold Martell accountable. None of the men on this show has hold
Mm-mm.
Martell accountable. So we got
Martell got
another one.
juice on everybody. He got the tea on everybody. So
Well,
they
that's
might as well
probably
go
why,
That's
get it
why.
and that's
together.
Yeah.
probably why because he knows stuff on all of them. They've
Uh-huh.
all done stuff together, so that's you might make a point there. That's probably why he hasn't. Why they haven't. I'm talking about Maurice and all of the other ones. Why they haven't
Mhm.
really gone in on him because they just as guilty and dirty too. But he now yeah, and I agree with Shane. You know what's bad when Marceau said,
Mm-hmm.
when he was right. He was
Yeah.
absolutely right.
Yeah. And
You
Marcel
know,
tends to make a lot of sense a lot of times. I only when it's not related to him and Tisha. When it's related to him and Tisha, 9 times out of 10, I need him to
It's
shut
be
up
some
because
BS.
he be
Right.
disrespecting his wife, and it be a bunch of crock of bullshit. And I don't be here for it
Right.
half the time. But anything else, yeah, I'm here for it when it's when it's right. But yeah, he did tell him right, like, bro, you didn't leave her, you left them. And when you moved around the corner, cool, you still could take your children to school or whatever, whatever, whatever. You left the entire state. What is she supposed to do with that? She can't do shit with that. Not a damn thing.
and
But
even
move the
even
freak
if that's
on.
the case, because they are parents who have to go out of state for work or whatever, it's a lot of different reasons. That's still your responsibility because
Mm-hmm.
you can find find work in your state, and if you can't, and whatever the case may be, or if you're in the military or something like that, it's your responsibility to be going back and forth to
Mm-hmm.
see the kids. You should be every month. You should be with them children, flying back and forth, driving back and forth. So all of this
Right.
stuff about getting
Right.
upset because Ken doing these things and buying the 21-year-old a car and all that. So what? That's what you should have been doing. You should be
Take them out of
thanking
the
him like the
country,
way Marceau
taking
said.
trips.
Mm-hmm.
You should be like
Yeah, say
Marceau
a
Yeah.
said.
thank
You
you.
should be thanking
All right,
him.
Monique.
So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I agree
What
with
are your thoughts, Monique?
Inga. Like
For the
more
one,
so
hey,
than
for the one that say she ain't have much to say about it.
oh yeah,
Inga
you
said
know
she ain't have
Inga.
much to say about it.
Then she had much to
Inga
I
was
mean, it
feeling
say.
ain't
that
really a whole
thing.
lot to say because he was right. I mean, really, it ain't a whole lot to say. He was
No, you
right.
did. No,
Yeah.
You did good.
you fine. You did good. I enjoyed what you were saying. Yeah, but I'm saying you said you didn't have much to say, and then you did. But it was,
Yeah, but I agree with
you said
Inga and
it.
Marceau, of
I'm
course.
just picking with you, Inga.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
he has a lack of accountability. This is your first appearance on the show, and this is what you came up with. Dude, you went out bad.
Right.
I'm like your first appearance, you came out bad. Like
Mm-hmm.
what? It's all Trish and Ken fault. No, dude, it's
A
the lack of
bum.
accountability on your part. What's your part in it? Like you left. You left your children, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's one thing to leave the marriage, that's fine, but
Mm-hmm.
you left your kids what they supposed to do. I mean, and the daughter's old enough. She's 10. He said it's like she can decipher for herself.
Mm-hmm.
Trish is not telling her to say
Yeah.
these things. So, and I think what really hurt him the most
Yeah.
is when the daughter said like
Children
at
know.
school that her daddy drive trucks and like to eat steaks, which is Ken, not him. So
Mm-hmm.
I guess they're really hurt.
Yeah.
So what's she supposed to do? Like she been around Ken for the last 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
and he's been
And
present
she hadn't been
for
right.
her ever since. I mean, talk about pride and ego. I mean, that's your fault, dude.
Yeah.
That's on you. The man looking the man in the mirror. Okay.
Yes.
And I'm sorry to
Yes, my
interrupt, but when he said to him, Marceau said, "So if your daughter, that's the 10-year-old,
mm-hmm.
right? If she's got a bad day at school, she's crying or whatever, something going on, what's she supposed to do?" He said, "Tell her." Ken's supposed to tell her, "Call your daddy." Like,
That's the
so he not
stupidest
supposed to.
thing I have
Yeah, you can
ever
call your
heard.
daddy, but I'm gonna comfort you. That's
That's
what
the
I mean. It just don't
Right.
even make
stupidest
sense.
thing.
I ain't got
That's
time. I ain't.
stupid. He,
So you want
bruh,
the dude that your soon to be ex-wife messing with who she got in the house want to be unemotionally attached to your kid? I thought you want the opposite.
exactly, exactly,
Sound dumb.
exactly. He's a bum. He's dumb. Shayna said he raggedy. He's everything. Like, dude,
He
what?
been that
Step your
though. I
game
don't
up.
think
What
he
do you?
just became that because of this. He's been that, and I don't know
That's
why.
never
Yeah,
And
he
I'm
been there.
anything.
and I think she's raggedy because she's not she ain't no
Yeah, she got
innocent
her
lamb.
ways.
She ain't no
Mm-mm,
No,
innocent
she
lamb.
not.
She raggedy
mm-mm.
too, and I'm not gonna jump the gun on the other part, but she's raggedy because you been holding out for 5 or 6 years. For what reason? You thinking y'all was gonna work it out and get back together? So it took
Mhm.
this little conversation at this little bench in the park for you to realize, oh, this dude's a bum. No, I don't even know this nigga, and I'm sitting here watching him for 5 minutes, and I know he's a bum.
Okay.
Yeah,
So how is
he's
it you
Okay.
don't know him
raggedy
for 5 or 6 years? He probably was this
since
way.
teenagers.
Yeah, they've
Shit.
been knowing each other since they was teenagers. So he probably
Uh,
been doing raggedy stuff. So I don't,
I
what
think
about when
the
he said he was when her parents died? He
and her
didn't know
sister.
how to help her because he had never had anyone to die. Sir, that's another
It's called
stupid thing you
empathy.
said. Like, what?
even if that's the case, if my
What
mother
does
and
that
father still
mean?
alive,
She's
I know
crying.
many of
She's
my
sad.
friends and people that I know whose parents, either one or both parents are gone, or people have lost their siblings and things like. I can still be sympathetic, even though I
Hello,
haven't
see somebody on
Right.
experienced.
TV I ain't never seen before. I cry.
I mean,
Shit. What
damn,
you
you just a
mean?
Right.
cold-hearted person.
Slow.
You're a
Some
better
he's
person than me.
Evidently.
I
slow.
think she's a little slow because I think she's a
Both
little
of
slow
them.
because I would have been had cut him off. See,
I
he
mean,
didn't get
after
no right.
that, oh yeah.
How you not know how to comfort me? You don't have to say a thing. Just hold me, okay?
Okay.
Both of my parents, and my
Empathy.
sister.
Come on, show some empathy.
He had none. He said he
You,
was unattached or emotionally unattached because he had never had anyone. Sir, what do you
Mm-mm.
mean?
He probably was
That
sleeping around
that
with another woman.
they yes, Shayna. Yes, yes, yes. Hey
people
Shayna.
people people who usually are like that, they
Hey
are
Lemon
usually
Kush.
sociopaths.
Yes, like what?
What?
Child? That was it. I don't. That's all. I just
Basil.
Oh, we can talk about now. We can talk about the Trish and Ken. Like damn Ken. Trish and this bum. Trish and bum. Sitting there on the park bench talking about he is stuck on Ken. Ken is a big muscle dude that I'm me. What
Call him
that look like?
muscles.
What you
Call
mean? So
him
you want to
muscles.
fight? Is that what you're saying?
It's just jealousy.
Yeah,
It's jealousy.
Yeah,
this
it's
It's
dude is.
jealousy.
jealousy.
Oh my
Because this
god.
dude got his body together, looking
Yes,
good, and you
he's
sitting there looking, you still looking like you 17 with your head turned backwards and all that kind. Get out of my, just like, shout out to Funky Dineva. Get off my line. Get
fine.
off my line with that. I don't want to hear it. Get off my line. I
Now
don't
get
want to
off my
hear it.
line.
Yes, like what does
I
what does
believe
that
it wasn't
mean?
even nothing to, but no, no. I can't think like her. Because I wouldn't
But
have sat
why
in no
are we
park
talking
bench
about another? Why
talking
are
about
we talking about that? I would. I
It's
wouldn't even
called
been saying nothing about
deflection,
this man to Marceau
deflection,
because you look like
deflection.
a punk. True.
So she needed this
Yeah.
park
True.
bench
You're right.
conversation to
He was
finally
deflecting.
um she needed this park bench conversation, I guess, to get closure. No, I ain't buying it. I don't think she still got no clothes.
Hmm.
Because I would have been running with
Hmm.
my track shoes on down to the courthouse. I would sat out the side the courthouse waiting for an
They
opener.
still
So there's
married.
no way that
They still married. They still married. They ain't got divorced yet. They
Did
still
they at
together.
least file? Can somebody figure that out? Can
They,
somebody figure that
no,
out? I
yeah,
mean,
I mean, I'm saying, but you didn't. It didn't. Why? I'm I'm not giving her no pass Because why are you waiting 5 or however long years it been to even put the paperwork in? Now, sometimes divorces can take a little time because of all kind of
Mhm.
legalities and all kind of things. That's one thing, but at least the paperwork is in the court
Mhm.
being processed or something going on.
Yeah, I would have
This
been filed
this
those
heifer
papers.
ain't did nothing. She ain't ready to move on. She playing games with Ken.
She did eat, honey. We gonna talk about that. And Inga, I want you to press your brakes because I want you to lay
I ain't.
in on them
I ain't.
when
Yeah,
it's
I'm
time.
done with.
Oh.
And then the
I'm done
part
with her.
when
Yeah, all you PTO, yeah, same day. Yep, you going out of state? Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, all right.
yeah,
So
and then it said he said he's gonna go. It costs $400 to file.
No, it do not. I mean, well,
That's
I
what
don't
he
know that
said. He
state
said he's
they
gonna
in.
go
They in
half on
Alabama.
it.
I don't know what it
Yeah,
costs in
Alabama.
Alabama.
So I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's different
he
state got
said,
different things.
is you gonna go half on it? I'm like, you can't pay the
Hell,
$400.
he's a
I,
bum. He's something
She
wrong with
probably
him.
paid for all of it. He probably want her to pay the whole four. The way he was talking, he was like, it costs
you know
$400.
something though, Monique? I would pay the $400 just to get the hell
Mm,
Yeah,
away
that's
from his
what I
ass.
was saying. Just to get him out my hair.
I paid. I didn't ask
yeah.
my ex husband to pay for nothing. I initiated the whole thing. I paid for whatever it was, and
Hmm.
of
Mm-hmm.
course I'm in Maryland, so it didn't cost no $400. But
Mm-hmm.
however, I don't care if it was $1,000. I would have paid it. I
Okay.
would have just paid it. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not asking you to go half on nothing. I don't want nothing to do with you. Get away
I
from
got
me.
it. Bye.
All
Vamoose.
right.
Peace
I don't
out.
care if you is the father of my kid. I don't give a.
You
That
got
ain't
to
got
go.
that's something totally different. Let the court deal with you with the child
Hmm.
support because they got the 10-year-old. So let the court
Yep.
figure out the that part. But I'm found the paperwork.
Hey,
Yeah, but you know how
Andre.
some people are. They be trying to be like, that's the father of my kids, though. I don't give a.
Mm-mm.
Don't be.
I don't
Don't
give
be
a.
lenient.
Yeah.
Right.
You left the whole state, bro. You ain't even trying to help me out to do nothing. Nah, we
Okay.
good. I'm good on that.
Now,
Mm-mm.
because remember, because y'all women, and I'm sorry to jump in, but what if there was no Ken and Ken is just so happened to be here? That's a blessing that she got
Mm-hmm.
somebody to help out. But what if a lot of women who don't have a Ken and they be having
Yeah.
to go out here work 2, 3 jobs and do whatever they have to do to take care of their children? So he would have been happier if she would have been over here struggling by herself, not keeping herself together. I mean, I'm just saying, what kind of I really would have been gone and got that divorce. But see, I
That what
blame
Shayna
her.
said. Shayna said, I know it's more expensive now, but I paid for my divorce and I put it in the paperwork. Damn my signature. Then I moved on. They don't have any assets. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Exactly. It
Yeah,
wasn't nothing to
Miss
ask for.
Shayna.
Just move
Right.
on. You know what I'm saying? If the court
Mm-hmm.
wanted,
Move
they can pay
on.
child fine, pay the child support. But other than that, I'm not. I don't want nothing from you. I just want you out of my face, out of my life.
Yes, legally, bye. Toodles, mother
Right.
trucker, bye. Yeah. All right. So that was that on that.
I just can't. This
Uh.
kind of stuff burns me up. I can't stand these trifling people like that. And she's just as bad. I don't want to just all jump on him. She's just as bad too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're gonna lay on her. We're gonna mash on her in a minute.
Oh,
Let's put your brakes on. We're gonna mash on Trish. Hey, hey, Nita. I'm talking about hey, Inga. Hey, Nita. So episode 12. Stormy and Courtney are moving from I forgot what it was square feet. They're going to a 30,000 square foot warehouse, and they are going to have to push out. They're going from 10,000 orders to 20,000 orders per day, and that's a good bit of money there. And I
yeah,
meant to my
that's a good
money. That's a
thing.
whole lot of
That's a good.
orders. So
That's a good
yeah,
thing
I
and a
did.
scary thing when you got to do a mass production every
Yeah.
day.
Hmm.
You got to
He
have
wanted
hands
her to
for that.
need him. Some men hate child. Listen, they don't like them women, and they don't like them kids either. I be trying to tell people that them men don't be wanting them to do them damn children. Hey, chat. My first time here. I love and marriage Huntsville. Hi, Ashley. Please like, share, and subscribe to all three of our channels. We'll greatly appreciate it.
Hey
Thank
Ashley, how
you.
you doing? Nice to meet you.
Yes. So Yes. What were you saying, Mo, about the move?
I said about the orders. I'm like, it's good that she moving because if she's doing
Oh.
20,000 orders per day, and then you got to also do mass production, reproduction of all your products
Mm-hmm.
because it's a lot of units moving out each day. So she definitely got to have hands on deck. She got to
Mm-hmm.
expand
And you don't want to
her
run out.
employees. Yeah, you don't want to run out.
And
So she
Daphne had a nerve to talk about she
Mm-hmm.
can relate. Girl, you can't
Yeah.
relate to nothing. Go sit down somewhere.
and Madani, that was empty.
Ain't
All them
gonna
empty shelves. It was a lot of space. It was so
child.
many shelves. It was like a lot of space. She barely had product. Anyway, I digress.
Listen. Yeah.
Go ahead,
I don't know
King.
if Stormy was telling Martell this. And this episode was the whole episode, last week's episode, where she paid her people $1,500 a week, and they're coming, and she paying for their hotels. It's people that went to school with her. They're from her hometown, so
Yeah,
she had to reach out for help to get people to help fulfill the orders. And I think she went to
because they moving
LA for yeah, she went to LA for the TikTok
TikTok.
thing. Yeah,
Which
so
is good.
Stormy's been doing really, really good out here for real, in real time. So I think she's the face of TikTok for some or something like that. I'm not really on TikTok because TikTok is, you
I
go down the
mean, she
rabbit
was
hole.
the highest grossing. She
Yeah, she did
sold
$1 million or something like that.
millions. Yeah,
Hmm.
million orders or some sales or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And
So that's a good bit of money,
that's a good. So
money and
TikTok.
that's a good thing
TikTok gonna do business with her, so they gonna always gonna have the
for
people
her.
come out to
Mhm.
their studios or
Yeah,
space or whatever.
that's a
Because
good
this
thing,
business is good business for everybody.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, so that was
So that's that. So we get
and then
to
she was talking about how she was telling Courtney about Martell and Trish. It was weird.
child. Okay, yeah, thank you. The conversation between Courtney and Stormy about Trish. So he was like Martell. They didn't say that. Well, the conversation was that Trish had been to Martell's house. Courtney said that part didn't come up at the boat when they went bowling. Martell, he, he looked like he full of shit. He just be lying. He lying, talk too much, or he just do the most. Even though he's very charismatic, he the type to make you want to punch him in his nose because, bro, what you talking for? Shut up. Why are you talking? Like, why are you telling that this lady came to your house? Like, what is that going to do for you? I don't
Martell,
understand. Like, why are
he's
you
petty.
talking?
He's petty, and he likes to
Yes.
start confusion and mess and
Yeah,
confusion. That's what he like to start
yes,
mess and confusion. He ain't got nothing else
because
going
Trish is
on.
slow. She be slow to catch on. Like, lady, catch on to this man said, you look different. He ain't never met you before. Catch on to that. Because you had a whole hissy fit about why he act like he ain't know you 3, 4, 5 episodes ago. Girl, you should have been shutting up. Because you got your man asking this man, oh, shut up, Ebony. Damn, that's my said my real name. I done got mad. 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 I done called my whole name. Anyway, let's let's get to this part. Then we gonna go off on them after a while. So Martell is slow again. Why are you telling this lady her son look like you? Stop saying that.
He said,
Stop
looking like his
doing that.
Uncle Martell.
Stop.
Why is you doing
Stop.
that,
Anybody already
dude?
think sleeping around? Now they really thinking y'all that gonna do that, sleeping around now because you keep saying that stupid stuff. Shut up. Shut up. With that raggedy robe on. Dusty robe. Look like my robe.
Dusty
That's 10
Road.
years old. Dusty robe, yes. Ashley says Martell looks like he does, and he's the main one suffering. He does, and he is the main one suffering. He is, oh God. Enjoying the channel, Pleasant View. Thank you, Cassandra Ellis. Thank you. Please like the video, share, and subscribe to all of our channels, please, and thank you. So,
Yes.
Inga, your thoughts on Martell and this guy here? Why he have dressed naked in front of her? They already say y'all sleeping around. Then you gonna go? You know what? Let me be quiet. Go ahead, Inga. I'm sorry.
Oh, I, I always got my third eye on them two anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't. If they too, mm, I don't know. I think
Ain't nothing sister
something.
and brother about them.
That's where I'm going with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know some
I don't
people
want to
told me
be.
before. Oh no, I don't
Yeah.
think so. They just good friends. I don't think so. They
Uh-uh.
too. First of all, I got male friends. Ain't nobody never said, yeah, your son look just like me. All this kind of playing them kind of games. We don't
Mm-mm.
do that kind
On
of stuff.
TV.
On TV, that's dangerous. And you know her ex-husband? Like, don't do that.
Okay. Like, why would you do?
And,
Why would
and
you?
he loved going to court too. So the ex husband. So
What it? He
you
likes to
know,
enjoy see people suffer. He does.
Suffer.
He don't care how that's gonna hurt this child.
even if
What's
they did sleep together,
Desmond?
he
He
shouldn't
does
say
not.
it on TV.
Yeah, don't say that.
I don't know if they did or that. I'm just saying, but even if they
He does
did,
not
you
care.
don't say it on the television.
Right.
Oh,
I could see them doing a drunk smash
Yes,
session.
it's
me
recorded.
too.
This is
Yeah.
this is
I
documented.
got
Why
my
are you
eye on
saying?
them. So
Thank you, Nita.
And they were just talking about their friendship, and he said he showed forehead and what's his name? Forehead and Sonny and Moses
15 years in the pen.
keys. Yeah, so he showed Sonny and Moses a house, and they, him and Destiny are cool. So, and he just told her, like, me and Fletcher showed them a house and stuff, and they was talking about how he named his business after they future kids, him and Destiny future kids or something. Justice
Hmm.
Law, their business. That was really interesting.
That's crazy.
Interesting and crazy.
I think
And
my
she
husband has
wants she
started
she
playing this
asked,
video
like,
game. That's why
why.
I'm mad.
Oh, okay. She asked them, why do they want to move to Huntsville? I said the same thing. Like, what's great in
Hmm.
Huntsville? I mean, I'm not from Alabama, but I've been
I
to
ain't going.
Alabama. But
I'm not even
it
going
wasn't
down
that
there.
great for me because I'm a city girl. But hey,
Mhm. It's nothing in Alabama to
um,
even go down there.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Girl.
I mean, the show is there. We know why they want to move to Huntsville. The show is there. They filmed the show there, and that's
Hmm.
about it. But going from
Right.
St. Louis to Alabama, that's a big
Hmm.
move. So why do you want to move? It could be potentially, like she said, her confessional that to hurt
But
her
Sonny's slow anyway because
because
Sonny is
what?
slow because Justice Law Logistics LLC is
Uh
named
huh.
after the lady that you used to put your pole in and out of,
Uh huh.
and y'all potential child was gonna be named Justice, which
Right.
means you were screwing this lady. Which means every time we say Justice Law, in my mind, I got to think about this other hoe that you done hunched on recently
Well, we know
before
they
we
can't
got
name their
married
future children Justice
that
Law.
I knew personally.
Right. That's
Like
crazy.
that's a
They're weird. They're
whole hot
weirdos.
mess. Yeah,
That's what
a hot.
that's weird and stuff.
But but out of your mouth you say we can get other businesses. Girl, shit up. We gonna
And the
cancel
way
this
Sonny
business now. We gonna
and the way Sonny be
change.
speaking
You know,
up
it's a
about it,
LLC. Don't take that money.
the way Sonny be speaking up about it, about him and Destiny's situation, like
Yes,
she
she
was
be
there the
bragging like
whole
it's bragging
time.
rights, girl. Be
No,
it.
she act like she was there the whole time, but you don't know. You claim you don't know Destiny like that, but you speaking on something that they went through together.
Girl.
Like, girl, pillow talking much?
I don't think the Destiny
And it's
was
always,
the
well,
only
he
one.
before me.
Yes, Nita, a mess.
Right.
Ugh.
I don't think that Destiny was the
Hmm.
only one. He was with a whole bunch of other women. I think Destiny is delusional too.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
you
Well, she did. Well, she did
Yeah.
say that he was with more than one woman besides her. So
Hmm.
That's what she told Sonny when they had that
Why can't she look at it for
conversation.
what it was? Y'all was just messing around. She make it seem like they had this long
Exactly.
this love affair thing going on. I don't know. Maybe it was on one
Love
side and on
affair.
her side. It wasn't on his side for sure. So
I guess for Destiny, she like, why you
Yeah.
moving to Huntsville out of all places?
I agree with that. You know,
Why?
Mm-hmm.
but I guess to be on the
So
show. So
hey, so
I get it. But no.
you
and they
ain't
probably ain't
really
really
Mm-mm.
moving to Huntsville. I think
so
that's
it's
just
a hot
a
mess.
story for the storyline. They not moving to Huntsville.
You don't think so? Okay.
Mm-mm.
I
I
don't.
hope
I
All
think
not.
that's
right.
just for the show.
So let's get to these
Lies.
two, Marceau and Tisha. Yes. So they are upset because Black was shut down before some event they were having, and they couldn't get it back open because they have haters all around them in their community, and people don't want them to run their business, and people are calling down to the whatever office to tell on them that they don't have any parking, they don't have this, that, and third, or whatever. I can't remember. Y'all, these people are delusional. Because if you was doing what you're supposed to be doing in the community, I don't think that people will have a problem with you parking wherever you got to park, doing what you need to do. You can't sit there and blame that you got haters. You may have haters. I do know a certain set of people that was talking about shutting the facility down. But I don't like the way he was saying "f them people." Sir, you better get down to the House of Representatives or whatever and start talking to them people, acting like shaking hands and babies. When you have a business and a black-owned business, you got to kiss ass a little bit, sir. You got the brown nose. I'm sorry, you do, because they don't want you. They don't want you to do that no way.
Especially the type of business he gets right here.
Tell
This
the truth,
business right
y'all.
here. So
Yes.
uh, I don't know. It could be a lie. It could be that they
I
failed an
think it's the
inspection and just
that
don't want
group
to
of
say it
people.
on
That's
TV.
what I think.
It's the common. It's a whole cluster fuck
Who? The
of things
Melanie?
that's going on. That's why I'm like, they need to tell the truth.
What group of people?
Child, we'll talk behind the scenes.
Okay.
Them people, the M&Ms.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I think it is. The
yeah,
Eminem.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
think that's exactly who it is. I don't think
yeah.
he's lying.
It's them and everybody that he mentioned. No, he's lying, but he's not telling the truth about everything. Like, them people not going to shut you down because of one phone call. They're not going to shut you down because uh you didn't have you fail your test. They're not going to do that. You got to have a lot of stuff going on for them to shut you down. Of course, they say the
Yeah,
parking
that's
is
true.
bad, because I've heard people say the parking is bad, but they're not going to shut you down for one or two things. It's a whole lot of stuff they got to go on for you to get shut down, sir. Tell the truth. You just weren't holding up your end of the bargain. You run a business in a small community that is growing, and you're helping it to grow. Yes, you are. However, you ain't kissing babies and shaking hands with the right people, in my opinion. Because I heard a couple of weeks ago where these people are pushing out the black business owners. I don't know if it's in Florida or somewhere, because they don't want but a certain amount in a certain radius. They don't want us there. They already don't want us there. So you got to do what you got to do to have your business running and flourishing. So child, anyway, y'all thoughts? Who was
I think
17?
it's the
Let's see.
Eminem people. That's what I'm sticking with that. I think that they have been making threats and calling. They did it. They did it. To why can't they do it? They do it to Stormy,
This
but can't
not
do
their
it to
first.
him. I think it's the M&Ms.
It's a combination.
It's a combination of things. But this
Mm-hmm.
not the first time they ever had to shut down for a period of time. I remember
Mm-hmm.
at the beginning stages they had to do it for some reason. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I forgot what it was. But it could be a number of things. Could be a failed inspection. I don't know. He could have something could have went to the wayside for his business wise.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So I mean, with the type of establishment that he's trying to run, he need to be on top of it. Make sure everything is legitimate from top
Mm-hmm.
to bottom, and you might have to brown nose a little bit because you is providing liquor out of this place. So you definitely gonna have to
Yes.
brown this. So that's what I said.
Yeah.
And if you know where your business sitting, is it like a park across the street? Is it a school across the street or down the street? I don't know. I never
It's a
been
church somewhere
to
nearby. It's a church not too far
church.
away.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yes. Yeah.
you
They
have
don't want you
to,
there.
unfortunately, right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Make a
Unfortunately,
donation to the
yeah,
church. you know,
something like
you got to kiss butt for
like
real.
that's
You
what I'm saying.
know.
Like mm, could be a combination
Hmm.
of things, like you said.
Now,
So
if it was a daycare or something, you would have no problem. With a carnival outside once a month, you would have no
found it.
problem. You could, child, they could put a roller coaster up at the park, and them people ain't gonna complain because it's a daycare. But because it's a after hour spot, oh, you got and you selling liquor, and they smoking cigars and hookahs and
And,
whatever.
and,
Child,
and it's
please,
and it's the South.
and it's
It's different if they don't. It's,
and it's us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's that.
Well, that's that on that. So, let's get to it.
More lies.
More lies. Trish is working out with Disney. And Stormy pulls up. Stormy say, I'm not coming to work out because I'm moving. But I just came to talk. And they're discussing her moving and the TikTok situation and they're discussing then Stormy drops the bomb. I talked to Martell the other day. He came looking for Courtney, and he mentioned that you came to the house. Disney was like, huh? Stormy said, oh, you don't know. Stormy like she was ready to tell you. Oh, you don't know. She said Martell told her that she had been to the house. And I've been waiting on this to come up because I thought it was gonna be a long time ago. She said she had like she don't remember. She had like she didn't it didn't happen. She's saying no. Monique, your
She said,
thoughts?
I didn't make it. She said, I didn't make it. She was like, wait, so you was gonna go. That's what Stormy said, like, wait, you was gonna go? Come on, because she said I didn't make it. He invited me, but I didn't make it. So she said this is like what 4 years ago. That's what she told Stormy and Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
That was like 4 years ago. He invited her to his house. And then Destiny was like, wasn't he still married? And then she was like, no. Because at that time she said they first started talking on Instagram. And she said at that time she could relate what he was going through because he was I guess going through the divorce or after the
Mm-hmm.
divorce with Mel or what have you. And she was going through her stuff with her soon to be ex-husband Marquez. So they was talking on Instagram, I guess trauma bonding, as you will. And he invited her, I guess, one day to his house, and she said she didn't make it, but we know that that's not true later. Uh, yeah, so it was just awkward. And she was like, yes, I heard you, because Stormy did keep repeating it. What she
Yes,
said,
she was
what
like,
Martin,
I got
yeah, I heard you the first time. She talked to her teeth
you.
the first
Yes.
time. So it was like crazy.
I'm sick of her.
And
She's talking about she's a private person. Girl, what do you mean? You a private you on reality TV.
TV,
You ain't
got
got to tell
cameras in
all
your
your
house.
business, but you need to just be upfront. Like Storm say, you need to get your story together.
I can tell she a private person because she waited so long until she didn't even tell her sisters. She also opened and told Destiny and Stormy that she didn't tell her sisters about what
Mm-hmm.
her and Marquez was going through for like what the last 5 years, and she didn't tell
Mm-hmm.
them that, and they her sisters. So she
Mm-hmm.
definitely is private, but yeah, she is very too private. Like something could have
I
happened,
get it.
girl.
But you got to tell though.
I get it, but
You have to tell
yes,
Ken. You ain't got to tell us nothing. You need to tell your man.
right,
And we're gonna get to that when we
okay.
get to that. But Inga, what are your thoughts on her having these flip-flop stories and talking to the ladies about her in Martell Hotel?
I don't really see what this problem. I don't really even see why is this even a conversation. I don't mean with us talking. I'm talking about with them talking. I don't
Hmm.
see why this is a conversation. Like, why? For one, why are you questioning me about if went to the man's house or not? That's not your business, Stormy or Destiny. Why? Why you care? Why you care if I went to this man's house? Why is that your business? And then number two, I would just came right on and said, yeah, girl, we slept together. Yeah, I effed him. Yeah, and what? Come on, let's pick up these weights. Let's get on this treadmill. I would have just moved on with it. Like, I don't see what is all this. You grown. You are grown people. Why is it like a thing? Why is it? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Because I
It's a
wouldn't have no problem
thing.
Exactly.
with
It's a
I
thing
wouldn't have no
because
problem
they
with just
made it
saying
a
I
thing.
slept with the man, or I believe they slept together. I don't care what nobody
Hmm.
said. This is just my opinion only. I'll if I'm
Something.
wrong, I'm wrong. But I think they slept together. Even if they didn't go all the way with it, they messed around some kind of way.
Hmm.
And
They
but
was
so
kissing
what?
and funneling.
I would have said yes. Yeah, I went over his house. Yeah, girl. It was one of them nights. We was drinking that nasty wine that he
Mm-hmm.
got, and and I don't know if it's nasty now. I'm just saying, but
I know.
girl, we was over there. We was drinking. We was whatever, and yeah, girl. One thing led to another, and next thing you know, my bra and panties on the floor. I would have just came out and said it, like it just wouldn't have been no
Okay.
thing.
Hmm.
Ain't nobody
But
finna
that's just me. I said
burn me
maybe
with
it's
my
just
own
me.
tea.
But it's just the way
I
that
rather
they
You
spend
did
my
tell
it.
your
It
own
was. It
business.
was.
Then if she had told it, then they would have been shut down, and then they ain't got nothing else to talk
right.
about. They can't spray you
Just
with your
Right.
own.
believe
But
me,
the thing
girl.
You
is,
tell you all your business. So
they
Right.
don't know the date.
So
They don't know when. Martell said 25 years ago. She said, now at first she said, I don't know, it was before Zaria or after. Now we know Zaria is 10. So girl, what are you talking about? So
okay,
stop
what
all this
Shayna mean?
right.
Because
lying.
It's
they on it.
like
What does Shayna mean? They on the show. I mean, that's the whole reason. If you on the show, tell everything.
That's why we having the
you
conversation. That's why they're having the conversation because they're on the show
that's why they're having a conversation about this,
about this
who
because they're
house
on
she
the
went
show.
over or not. They
But
on
it
Hmm.
this
seems
show
like
But
trying
it,
to
everybody's
who knows.
worried about it too much. Like I
they're not
don't. It
worried
seems
about it.
like a.
It's
I
just the
guess
lies. It's just the math ain't math. And had they said
It's
yes,
just
we did
inconsistencies.
XYZ and been done about it, it's the 25 years. It's before Zaria or after Zaria. It was 4 years ago where he was married, where he's not married. I don't know him. He don't know me. Why he act like he don't know me?
yeah,
We
and I
just
don't
saw each
like
other in
all of
church.
that either.
It's
I
just
don't
too
like all
much.
that either.
That's
Yeah.
Just say what
weird.
it
Yeah, it
is.
was
Just
just too
go on
much.
and
That's
say
Say
what it
weird.
what
is.
it
Even if you
is.
slept with the man, say what it was. I don't even care if he wasn't divorced from
And
Melanie.
that would
Yeah,
It
be
was
just say
one
what
of
so
it
them. Them
then.
is.
we wasn't. It would be
Yeah, but
so
then she got an
again. So why would
attitude
you?
and she was like, well, I said we did. We grown. Girl, yes. That's what we want you to say. You did. Calm down, sister.
Yeah, I
Lose your
just
Yeah, but
just
attitude
in
say,
the
just
in
say
because
the
you
but
started
in the
this
next
mess.
scene,
to say you was with him, and so we can then move on,
And
get
be
on back with the
done.
workout.
look, she got an
Yeah.
attitude right here, but in the next scene, she telling Ken what wouldn't happen.
Girl. Like
She
Girl.
she gonna lose Ken.
I
That's
thought
my
Kim gonna turn
prediction.
into an
I
incredible
can
Hulk on
write
her
it
ass.
down.
I
That's my
did.
prediction. She gonna lose Ken.
Mm-hmm. She
Yeah, he
gonna
not
lose
gonna keep
skin.
standing around and
I
this
take a
lady's line
Ken.
up in her face, line up in his face. He just not. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She just
so
like, girl, just say what it is and be done with, because you really don't owe us nothing. But your man is who you
mm-mm.
owe. You should have been told this man about that. You shouldn't let him
Yeah,
come on a
because
show
he
and
at the
be
bowling
embarrassed
place
because
asking
he
right.
hello.
He was at the bowling place asking these questions, and then
Before you signed up for this show, she should have told Ken
You right.
everything. How she know this one,
Mm-hmm.
how she know that one. I know Stormy from this. I know Courtney from that. I know Martell from whatever the case, whoever the
true
people.
Shayna.
She should have just said
Mm-hmm.
how she know them, told the truth. That way, when it come out and they sitting around gossiping, I'm like, it ain't nothing to gossip, girl. I done already told my man know everything.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know, so
But me and Martell would have
but
had a
now you
conversation
got him
too.
looking stupid. You got Ken looking stupid at this point.
Martell played too many games. Martell played too many games. You like that. Whoever said earlier,
That
what's her
part.
name? He don't
Yeah,
care who he
Martell might
hurt.
play games, but she playing games too. I'm not giving her no pass and putting it all on
He
Martell.
like to see
She
people
is just a
suffer. He do because he playing too many
Yeah.
games. He does. He does, but she's at fault too. But
Yeah, he playing games.
hey,
I noticed that this season he
you
really playing
you
games. He'll
you
say some
act
stuff and
like
just walk
you didn't
away.
know this man. He act like he ain't know you, and you act like, well,
Well,
okay, like you act
also
like
too,
y'all
remember
knew
the
each
heat been
other.
on him for many years. Now he wants this heat to be on somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You
But to
know.
make you look whack though, you look
Mm-hmm.
lame. You look whack by doing it. Like, girl, man, you 40 years old. What are you talking about? Why are you playing games like that? And you know this lady in a whole relationship, but you don't want to model because her man is muscle man Marvin. Yeah, he'll squeeze your head. That's what he gonna do. He gonna pop it out. Get on my nerves.
Storyline,
Ah,
storyline, storyline.
yes, it's definitely storyline. So we are at the end of my slides. And I had to throw Ken in there and I had to flip him around and make him look back at it. Don't tell another lie. Because I
I
said
looking
if
like
this
that is not
lady
how it went.
it was not.
That's not how it
But
went.
they're talking about he is involved in this child's life, y'all. He said, is that the trip that they canceled last time? Like, this man knows about this girl's field trip being canceled. Like he's in
That's her
tune
day
to
to
their
day.
life. Like he's in
Mm-hmm.
tuned. You got people that be in the house, the daddy be in the house, or the mama be in the house and don't know nothing going on with them children or nothing. But
Like
he
a
is in,
Marceau.
yes,
He
like
didn't know
the
his child
child
was
allergic to
allergic to
peanut
peanut
butter.
butter.
Man, goodbye. About to kill the poor child, Jesus Christ. Glad he didn't. But
Right.
Ken and Trish discuss Martell. And she has to go ahead and tell him that her and Martell knew each other and that she wasn't sure. Let me see. She could not remember if they went to the house or to the gym. I know we didn't make it to the gym, but I think we was at the house because we started talking about his problems with Melody. Say what?
Right. We didn't make it to the gym, but we made it to the house.
I don't know who was at the house or the gym. How you don't know? One musty and one
And
ain't.
what's the
How you
reason
know?
why she couldn't have just said that to Stormy and them? Just say it. It's not a big deal. It's not really a big deal. They
It's
dragging
not.
this little stupid storyline out. It's not a big deal.
It's not. But it's just the way she's withholding information unnecessarily. Like they're making a
That
thing
make
that's
it
not
look
really
like
a
it's something
thing.
else.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, why are y'all on the show? Why y'all on the show?
I understand she know her family watching. She got her children. She probably don't want everybody know her business. I get that. Like it don't want to look like she's messing around with.
But why
I
be on a
get all of
reality
that, but
TV
don't
show,
why
Enid?
be on the show?
Yes. Like this man should have
Yeah,
known
why be on
all
the
of this.
show?
You got him on TV looking stupid. He's
Looking
asking.
stupid.
This,
Trish say,
according to
yeah, like
her,
you ain't
this is
know
way
her.
before him. Right. I would say,
Yeah.
according to her, this was way before Ken. So why are you withholding this information,
Yeah, if it's
ma'am?
way before Ken, if it's 4 or 5, they've been together what 2, 3 years. If it's way, way, way before Ken, then it's no reason to say, yeah, that was my. I ain't gonna say my man, but that was we messed around. We did so. It's nothing to say. It's not a big deal. Because that way, if you ever
Ken
in the
don't
room with this
look.
guy,
Ken don't
then you're
strike
not
me.
looking embarrassed. Now
Right.
he
Yeah,
looks
that's
Like I
crazy.
said,
stupid.
Mm-hmm.
who
I,
in on
I
it? Martell in on the storyline
must
because
be
Ken show
Ken.
don't look like he in on the. Ken don't.
I
No,
hope
Ken
he
Ken
is
ain't,
just
in.
that
because
good of an actor.
I don't think
I
Ken
Ken
say
that
is.
good
Ken
of an
I don't
actor.
know.
he gonna turn green.
They're
Not
gonna end up
green. I
breaking
hope.
up. That's what I say.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
gonna
I
break
just
up and
didn't
she
like.
gonna end up back with Marquez or whatever the hell his name is. She ain't done with the other
I
Yeah,
dude.
hope not. That's
I
I
hope
terrible.
don't
not.
care. She
But
can.
Mm-mm.
I'm fine with it if she do. I could care less.
and
I
then when he
don't
was
care
like, "Is there
nothing about
anything
her.
else?" She was like, "Yeah, girl. Is there anything else? Like, did y'all do the horizontal poker? Like, did y'all do the ugly? Like, what? Come on, tell it,
Yeah, they did
tell
Even
it.
if
something.
you was,
Yeah.
even if you kissing and carrying on, just say that. Yeah, well, we didn't go
Just
all the
say
way, but
we
we was
made
kissing.
out."
Mm.
And he put his face in the place. Say it. I mean, like, girl, just come out with
Not
it. Stop
the place
playing.
in place.
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
just.
something.
It ain't just Martell, it's her
Because
too.
if it's nothing, why
She
is it such a
Run,
secret? If
Ken,
it's
run.
nothing, if
Yeah,
it's nothing,
I'm
why
praying
is it
if
such a
Ken
secret?
move on. I hope he
I don't
moves
get it.
on.
I don't
I
get
mean, I
it.
hope she don't. The way she being so secretive, like how is something awry in her relationship currently now? Like, how would she approach it? Because he looking like, yo, like what, it was
Mm-hmm.
unnecessary for you to hold that back.
Because it was, if it
And then
was
he put
nothing,
out
then what's the secret? We did not do anything. That's it.
right,
That's all. Our,
like
our sexual orifices did not
I could
touch.
see her messing up this relationship with Ken
Mm-hmm.
if that's the
Yeah,
way
oh she
she's moving.
is.
I
Yeah.
could see her messing it up. It's like it's
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
unnecessary.
Because if he asks
Not
her a question,
not
she's not gonna tell the truth because she's so secretive or she's private. No, that's your man. You need to tell
Yeah.
him.
You
You
know,
need to give
Ken
him a
Min,
heads up.
yeah, he
That's why I
need to
said,
run.
don't this don't make me look stupid. I don't care. Just don't have me out here looking stupid, please. That's my
okay.
I
whole
hope
just
off camera
please.
he really got her straightened out. So
Yeah, me too. English child. Like, yo, don't do that again.
Yeah, I agree.
But
She
dealing with
gonna lose
her
a good
life.
thing. And with the thing with her not being with her husband, she was with him 4 years ago, and she was messing with she was married 4 years ago, but she was not messing with Martell, but she either went to the gym or didn't go to the gym with Martell. See, she doing all this stuff as a married woman now.
She
Listen,
didn't
I
go
don't,
to no gym.
you know,
She ended up at his house. Okay.
if
See
they're
what's
parking
going
lot
on.
pimping or what, I don't know. I don't care. But lady,
she not trying to get divorced. She could have been got divorced, Candy. She not trying to get divorced.
no.
So I'm
I'm gonna
not
need her to
even
get
buying nothing that
divorced.
she's saying. She's
I'm gonna
not
have to go
in
ahead
no
and.
rush to get divorced because she's
Anybody?
just trying to hold out to see how things work out and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
Is
He's
there
showing you he's
anybody
a
out
good
there
man,
who lives in Huntsville?
right?
You let a sister know that did she file for divorce? Did she file? Did they file the paperwork? Please let a sister
Right.
know down in the comments. Please and thank you. Let me know that they filed at least the
Right.
paperwork because this is crazy. And
He,
then she had my man Ken out here looking crazy.
she ain't
I'm
found
gonna
no
need him to
paperwork.
like get her an ultimatum like
She
you
ain't
don't
found
need
no damn
divorce by this
paperwork.
time by such and
she
such
got no damn
we
paperwork.
over. He need to give her an ultimatum.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And
he
I don't
said
like
that at one
ultimatums, but
point,
she's
right?
gonna have
Didn't he
to.
say that he not gonna be waiting forever? He need to give her ultimatum, like you got a couple of more
Such and such
months.
and such.
Time is ticking
Mm-hmm.
Couple of more months.
because
Child.
it's
And then if
already
he
been
got to
enough
pay
time.
for it, like why I ain't being paid for? If I got to pay for it, why, why am I just paying for it? Why
Right.
if it's that easy, why is it because of the TV show that we getting this done or what? I don't understand. I don't
If
get
it
it.
wasn't for this TV
Mm.
show, she wouldn't even be talking about no divorce. She ain't getting no divorce because it don't take 5 or 6 years to just put the paperwork in. That's when
Right.
I'm at with it. It's the pay, not even just making an attempt. Now I can see if you
And I
say,
wanted
well,
her. Go ahead.
no, I just say, no, I'm just still back on my soapbox with that. I can see if you say that, things are being held up at the court and all that. Things did get behind because when COVID, all the stuff in court got held. I get all of this other stuff. She hadn't even put the
Mm-hmm.
paperwork in. She didn't even walk down to the courthouse. So she's
Nah,
not
this
getting
ain't
a
got nothing to do with
divorce.
COVID. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
this is
You know what
yeah.
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying
I'm
this ain't
saying
got
that
nothing to do with COVID.
if
Yeah,
what I'm
it
saying is that
happened.
she could
Yeah,
have did it
There's nothing
years
holding it
ago.
up.
And it could
Mm-hmm.
have been that, because
yeah,
there's
yeah,
still some
yeah.
people whose court cases ain't came around yet because of things got messed up with court, all of that kind of stuff that happened.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't. That was,
Mm-hmm.
and that's been what, 4 years now, 5 years since we was all.
Yeah. Oh yes.
So that's how
Yep.
long they've been separated, right? So she
Yeah.
could have had been put that
Yeah, just
paperwork
about.
Oh
in.
no,
I
5.
don't want to hear.
It's been
Oh,
before
They
COVID.
would they
it was
yeah, it was
Mm-hmm.
okay. Well
2019, I
then,
think.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Child.
so good luck, Ken. Run, Ken.
I mean, okay,
Run.
Shayna says
Good
Ken's
luck,
fault for
Ken.
dealing
I
with
don't know.
all this time. I mean, Ken's fault. Yeah, I guess so, but he probably just keeps on trying to believe in her and giving her and she's
Mm-hmm.
lying to him. That's what it is. So
stupid stuff. It ain't no real lie.
It's not even.
Like
Yeah,
that ain't nothing. It ain't nothing major. Like,
and if
child.
If you lie about
I don't
this,
know.
I'm
I
gonna know
can't
what
remember
else
if we
you
went
lie
to the
about.
gym or to the house. How you don't know if you went to the gym or to the house? That's what I don't get. How you don't know?
Right, that's how I look like.
you know what. You know where you was and what you
That's
was doing. Come on,
stupid.
stop.
That's
It
stupid.
ain't like you. No, no, ain't
Came on
about
to the house plenty of time. That Martell. He came to the house plenty of time. Plenty of times. Okay, I can. Oh, I can't wait to see the rest of the
Oh, if it's
season. I
plenty of
cannot.
times, then they
I
smashed.
cannot.
So
I
that's it
cannot.
right there. They
Look.
smashed.
I'm gonna need Trish and Martell to be in the same room. Stormy need to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Need to be there. Stormy will keep them
Yes.
honest. Stormy will have them
Mm-hmm.
damn questions. Okay,
Yes. She's sure
like
gonna
us.
ask.
Like she sure gonna ask, and she ain't scared.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
And they have
But
yet to be in
I
the
want to
same
see how
room
they both gonna be fun.
other than at the
At
lovers and
Stormy
friends
house.
thing. Yeah, they have yet to be in the
In that
same room.
Stormy
I
house.
cannot wait to see what is it, episode 12. And then we got a 3-week break, and then I think
I'm
they
glad we got
got
a break because it's crazy.
yeah.
And I hope that when we come back from
Yeah.
the break, we not still sitting
Mhm.
here having to listen to the same mess again.
I think
Move
so.
on to
And then we
something
got
else.
No,
I'm
probably about
but
ready
10
for
more
I don't
another
think
episodes.
topic.
no.
We're
I
gonna have
don't
10
think
more
they're gonna be in
episodes when
this
they come
thing. I
back.
hope not. 2 more.
Because they still
No,
filming, I think.
Carlos said gonna be 15 more episodes.
Huh?
I said,
After the
that's what he
break.
said. That's what he told Dr. Heavenly. He said gonna about
Shut
15
your
more
face.
episodes.
Oh, y'all be
Oh,
looking
they
at the
did go
show. I
live
don't be
today
looking at
then.
the show.
Okay, I didn't look
This
at it.
show
I'm gonna have
ain't
to look
never
at it.
going to end, Monique. This show never ending. Good Lord. When is the reunion? When is the reunion? I thought by now we
Hey,
looking at the reunion
Well,
dresses
you
and
know how
stuff. When is the
Carlos
damn
do.
reunion?
Eagle said
They
I'm
say
gonna
it
go
went
back
from
and
bad to
listen.
worse.
Shane, I'm gonna go back and listen to it again. I could have sworn he told Dr. Heavenly
I'm
that
talking about some
15 more
10.
episodes.
Hey,
if
Shayna,
it's
Eagle,
15 more
every week Eagle
episodes, I
say
hope
how
they
many
move
more
the
episodes.
story along at least. I hope they have somebody else's story
But
by
look,
then and not
okay,
Chris
if
no
we're
more. I
gonna
hope it's
have this
15.
many, I don't care if it's 30 episodes. Make
It
the
needs to be
storyline. I don't
good.
want to keep talking about this because you ain't getting no
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all I'm
divorce. You're
saying.
not found for
I hope they
divorce. You're
move
playing
on.
game. Move on to the next thing. So let's move on.
Yeah.
I don't mean
Yeah.
us. I'm talking about them. They need to just
Them.
move
Yeah.
on.
They are
You know
going
what I'm
Yeah,
out
saying?
I
of the
think they're going. I
country.
think they're going out of town. Yeah, they're going out of
Yeah, they're
town.
going out of the country. The ladies are going, and
But the
Sunny and
ladies are
Destiny are
gone.
going to be there. Yes, Sunny
Okay,
and Destiny are
I'm
going to be there.
now.
So
Are they
that's
Oh,
going to be a whole shit
honey.
show. Okay,
Yeah, that's gonna be
2
something
more.
else,
Yeah,
child.
it would have sufficed. Yeah.
y'all need about maybe two more episodes just to wrap it up, and then we can go to the reunion.
So how many
So,
episodes we going to get when they come back in 3
I think
weeks?
Inga said she heard 15.
oh, maybe he mean for the fall. Let me go back
So
and
is
listen
this
to
going to
it,
be that? So
and
is
I'll
this going to be
report
that?
back.
Okay.
So is this
Maybe he
considered
mean
their
for the
break?
fall because he said it's a yeah, that's right. Okay, I may have said
This
it
going
wrong.
to be
He
considered their
did say
break.
15, but he said they're gonna do a break and then they
Uh-huh.
coming back again. So it's like this is part A, they coming back for part B and later on. So I don't know why
So
they breaking it up like that. This is the only show that does that. All
is
the
this?
other shows do 1 through
I'm about
10,
like
and
England
then
now.
we go to the reunion.
Is this going to be their break? This 3 weeks. Is this going to be their break? They normally have a break like for about a month. Oh,
Yeah, they
or
do
so.
have a break for about a month or so, and then they come back
Okay,
for
maybe
part
they got
B.
maybe a couple of more episodes, maybe 2. Maybe Shayna might be right. 2 more episodes, and then they're gonna take the summer break and then come back in the fall for 15 more episodes. He said 15. I know I heard 15. I'm gonna go back and listen to it and I'm gonna report back.
I do
But
know
I'm
he do 20 plus episodes per season. I do know that. So that's why I'm saying
okay,
maybe
but
there's
then
going to
maybe
be
Everybody
it's
10
in the
said
more.
fall.
But if you saying
no.
Maybe it's in the
15,
fall. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go
Okay,
back and listen, and then
so we're
I'll
going to have a,
but
report
okay, so
back.
we're going to go on a 3-week break and they go come back and then we're going to have another break. If the
Yeah,
fall is in what, no,
yeah, because it's gonna be
October?
part B. He said it's
September?
part.
Oh,
This is part A, and then he got part B. He told Heavenly that tonight.
well, they do normally have the thing around Christmas time, New Year's. So yeah, this might be about right then, Inga.
it might be
15
about right.
episodes, that's 3 months
And then it used to
or
be
more.
I'm with Shane on
show.
this one.
One
Come
of
back
his other
next
shows
year, right?
usually
Right
air
on,
around that
Shane.
time.
You on the same page
Yeah,
with
when they're
me?
on break, normally the other show will come on while they're on break. Oh gosh,
Right, but I don't know if the other show coming on. What's that called?
DC.
No,
Um,
the other one.
The Detroit.
Detroit.
Uh,
Mm.
I
the
don't like that
Mississippi,
shit.
the Mississippi girls. What's that called?
Oh,
Bell
Bell
Collective.
something, Bell
Bell
Collective.
Collective. Yes, I
Yeah, I
never
don't know.
heard
I
that
don't
name.
know if they got renewed or
Bell
not. I have
Collective.
no idea.
This is the end
I
of
heard they
July,
was taping.
August,
According to
Oh,
the
I don't
paper,
September.
know.
I think he said it was.
I
I
don't
think they
know.
said it was taping.
But
Oh,
I'm tired. I want a different storyline. I'm
So
tired of this.
so we're gonna be gone. They're gonna be part 2 weeks in September. I
I
mean
can't wait to see
August.
that trip though. Is
Then they
Sunny
gonna
gonna go
come
on the
back.
trip with Destiny?
Yeah, Sonny's showing up.
Was
Yeah,
Destiny
Sunny and
there?
Destiny gonna be there. Mm-hmm.
Why don't just Destiny and Sonny just put hands and feet on
She
each
gave her
other
an
and
option to
so we
go.
can get over with this? All this back and forth and talking. Just put hands and feet
So
on
you
each
want
other so
them
we
to
can move on.
windmill? You want them to
Do the
windmill?
windmill, pull
Mm-hmm.
off
Right? You
the
want them to
wig,
windmill it
and
out?
and it's so yeah, I
Windmill it
agree,
out. Pow,
Shayna.
pow.
It is getting stale. They need something. They need something. I don't want to hear the same storyline on Bell Collective either. I don't want to keep hearing the same thing from the over and over.
Mm.
Yeah, it seemed like
Well,
some
And
of
so
this
them
is
on
what
there
you
Bell
you said
Collective.
something, Candy, maybe last time or whenever
mm-hmm.
maybe we was in the chat talking or something. Like they could be talking about each other businesses and stuff. Well, that's
Mm-hmm.
all of
They
this
don't talk about it no
this
more.
stuff is like it's too much stuff that they could be talking about.
It's social
And
media.
and
Talking about giving back. But I think they do
Mm-hmm.
be doing that, but it's up to the production to show it because
Yeah.
sometimes I be
yeah,
hearing
that's
Mel
another
and
thing. Yeah.
Kimmy be saying stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I be like, why
What
y'all
happened
not
to
showing
Kimmy
the stuff?
showing
And Stormy be saying
the
stuff too. Like, why y'all
what
not
happened to
showing this?
Kimmy with the real estate? Why we don't see her going to do that? Or
Mm-hmm.
the little carry out or restaurant that she trying to put together on
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she
whatever it
be
is. Why
fixing
we don't see
Yeah.
meals.
nothing we ain't see nothing about Kimmy. Like Kimmy
Mm-mm.
really just him and Maurice really just been in the
I guess
background.
it's like they boring to the production. I don't know. It's
Well,
Mm-hmm.
they
They
just
don't
are
be giving
born.
nothing.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are born. They ain't, other
um,
than that cancer
but they
scare,
is doing stuff,
she
but
had nothing else going on.
They're just not showing it.
They just not
they
Are
just
they
showing
gonna
it.
not
show Maurice's
doing.
DUI? Are they gonna show his court case that he got with the
But
peoples?
maybe on the second
Are they gonna
half,
do that?
on part B, because they
That's what
need to do that.
that's what I was thinking too. And Inga, the second
Mm-hmm.
half,
Yeah,
maybe
because Carlos just said they currently still taping, so maybe
still taping. Jeez,
Yeah, they
Louise.
still filming. Yeah, I
yeah,
heard that
for they still
a couple weeks
filming now
ago.
for the other
Mm-hmm.
part that they don't. Yeah, so yeah,
So
maybe that might come up.
Mm.
So
that would be
because
interesting.
I mean,
really, I don't want to see no more of this girl unless we seeing cameras walking to the courthouse, putting in the paperwork.
Okay,
Now I know the cameras
mm-hmm.
y'all
can't be
think?
in the courthouse, but you can be on the grass on the sidewalk, seeing her walk up the thing to the courthouse. So,
Okay, y'all think we gonna see Marquez again?
do we need to or what? I
I
don't
hope they
know.
walking out. I hope they walking in and out at the same time or the courthouse. But what is he
Yeah,
gonna do? What is he gonna? Oh, he gonna have a conversation with Ken.
yeah,
Maybe that's why
and Destiny
he's
ain't got
saying.
no. Yeah, I agree with Shayna. She's a scammer too. She needs and she gonna sit there and
Yeah,
tell
Destiny got
Stormy
arrested
that I
again,
can
so
relate
they
to your
probably feel that.
problems
I
with
don't
the
know.
warehouse. You can't relate to Stormy's what she got going on with multi-million-dollar company with your little what you call 'em she had and then what she had the little beauty
It's
supply
not
store.
even
They didn't
existent.
even have no
It's not
supplies
existent.
on the shelf.
Madani. Mm-hmm.
Madani's not no longer.
And no
So
one's
I'm gonna
buying
need
now
any
she
of
gotta
that
Destiny to
do
get some
these
stuff.
business about
candles.
No one's
Now she gotta
buying
do
Yeah,
none of
these
this
I
stuff.
need
candles.
I need Destiny to get some business about herself. That's why that boy ain't with her for
She's not
real,
no
She's
one's
because she ain't
trying to
buying
got
do
no
a
anything.
candle
business about her.
line. She's
She ain't
trying to
She's
hustle.
doing
motivated. She motivated about the
candles
wrong thing.
and
Cause
she's doing
she's supposed to have a real estate license. Destiny. She's supposed to have a
Who?
real estate license, child. Destiny.
When? I
Mm.
don't know. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody
She
know
just
she
don't
got
talk
a
about.
real
She don't
okay.
estate
talk about
license out
nothing.
there? Let me
This is
know in the
social media
comments.
findings. She just don't talk about nothing. She had a license, a real
Okay.
estate license. Yeah.
Oh,
Or she was a broker or
oh
something.
wow.
She did something with real estate. I'm gonna find. I'll let you know. But this is
Okay.
social media. This ain't had.
But
Did
what I'm
not come
saying,
up. This did not come up on the show.
and we
Oh.
don't see nothing
Oh.
Why?
about that
I don't
about
know.
what they got going on. So
You don't.
Okay. If I do see Marquez again, he gonna talk to Ken. That him and Ken and Trish gonna have a
yeah, that I'm
conversation.
with Shayna. Maybe she can't use her license because
Well,
she's a
this is
felon.
before. This is
Is she a
before. This
felon?
is before.
I know
I don't
she
think
got
she was a
arrested, but
felon.
is she a
But this was
Oh,
felon
I don't know.
before.
yet?
This has been years
I
ago.
don't know. That's what
She had a
Shayna said.
license.
I'm just copying what Shayna said. I don't know if she'll felon now.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
But I
Like,
know she's a
I
scammer.
need
I
I
know
need
she's a
her to
scammer.
do something instead of worried about who hunching who. What are you doing? What are you doing? I
If
need
he
Destiny
have
to
a
get some
Focusing
if
on
business
her
about her.
child. She got a
if this Mar
child
if
now.
this
She got a
if
child to
this
take care of.
Marquez or whatever his name
Listen.
is, if he comes to talk to Ken, it should just be like just like what Marceau said. Thank you, man, for stepping up and being there for my children
Mm-hmm.
when I wasn't able to,
Yeah.
and the times when I couldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? Or giving them
Right.
things when I couldn't afford to give them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you should be giving him a pound, a hug, and all that kind of stuff. You shouldn't be having it shouldn't be no words with him.
Mm-mm.
It should
You
be some
know,
They
so
had words
understanding.
outside of Black, right? Didn't he have words outside of Black? He said. McQuay said that to Marceau.
I thought
oh
she on the
God.
phone. I thought you
No,
said
he
that on the
said he was
phone.
He
Talking
said
about
outside
be
and they had
nothing with them.
words. They was outside. They was
He-
saying, I guess a homecoming.
oh,
Go back and listen
talking
to it.
about
Let me know.
call
it shouldn't be
Trisha
no
her name.
conversation.
No, I don't think that was it. This was when Marceau and Marquez first sat down to talk. He said, "Yeah,
Right.
I've been here. I was outside at a homecoming, and me and we got in. I got into it with somebody, and he was like, who? He was like Ken, and he was like, I guess that's what Martell was like. He was putting everybody together. Like he didn't
See
know
what
she
I'm
was married.
saying? But see what you just said?
Yeah.
He got into it with him. You're worrying about the
Mm-hmm.
wrong thing, sir.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
why are you worrying about that? That how they
Mm-hmm.
got together. If you left the family, she can be whatever the hell she want to be with.
Yeah. You left
Correct.
the family. You left the state. That's the worst
Mm-hmm.
part to me. You left the state, bro. You could have been living around the
You,
corner, 10 minutes away, 20 minutes away. You could still be in
you
your
left
children's
your
lives
kids.
every day, all day,
You
effectively.
left
And
the
even
kids.
if he wasn't another state, because there's plenty of parents that's in other states, but that doesn't mean you cut them off altogether.
It
So
does not
because they're in
mean
And
another state, you don't be in
Atlanta
contact. You don't.
and Huntsville is not far, right?
that
Atlanta
could
and
be
No,
a
I
Huntsville is
think
weekend
not
you can.
trip
far
every other
from.
I think you
weekend.
can drive back and forward. Yeah. So
Every
Right.
other weekend
Yeah.
you can
So
go. Yeah, I get it. I can't take them to school every day because I
yeah,
did move out of
Marquez
state.
crashed.
However,
but at least twice a
I can
month, he probably can
still,
be with them
I
like
can
every other
still,
weekend.
yeah, I could come every other
Yes,
weekend.
Inga. Yeah.
I
You
could pick them
know,
up.
Yeah.
They can go
or they
home
can
with
come,
me. I
or he
bring
can
them
pick up
back.
the 10-year-old and bring the 10-year-old up to Atlanta where he's
He can
at.
take both
You
of them
know,
with him and bring them back.
All right. Spend some time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty
Road
sure they
trip.
have school vacations and stuff.
they
Kids
do.
be
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you
out.
know, yeah, they do.
Yep.
Every
Spring
school got
break, Christmas
vacation.
break,
Right,
Thanksgiving break,
right,
Right.
right.
all the
Absolutely.
Right.
breaks, summer
Instead, what
breaks,
She said
Ken
all the
doing? Ken
breaks.
taking them on
all the
trips out the
breaks.
country and stuff. You know, he sound like he's
Yeah,
jealous. That's what that is jealousy.
he is. He
Right.
is.
Yeah. So
He
He
is.
jealous that he ain't on the same
Thank you. Let's talk live. Please like, share, subscribe to all the channels. Thank you. We greatly appreciate it. Yeah,
right.
we
Welcome.
need yeah, we need them to get some business about themselves. I hope Carlos Nim is listening to all the suggestions. You know, he
But
want to
what
send
y'all
Yes,
us
think
cause
gonna happen with the
ski
trip?
week break. Yes, Miss Barbara, ski week break.
Yeah,
not
right.
ski
What y'all
Whatever,
week.
think gonna happen with this trip though, with all the ladies getting together?
child. Anytime a bunch of women together, it's gonna be hell on wheels, hell in the air, hell on the ocean.
It be
It's gonna
like at
be hell.
least, but it's if Sunny and Destiny going, I want to know how that was gonna go.
And then I saw in the
If they do
commercial that
group
Nail get
outings.
into it with somebody, right? Don't Nail
Somebody
get
gonna do
into it with
something.
somebody? I saw her yelling.
We already know Nell be on
Nell
10. She'll
always
be on,
yell.
she
She
be on
always
10 for
yell.
no
That's her
But see, the
reason.
tone.
thing is,
That's
Nail
her
hasn't come
tone.
across somebody who's gonna yell back at her because you ain't yelling at
Correct.
me, and then I ain't gonna be yelling back at you. So
Age ain't number the number, baby.
True.
Mhm.
True. True.
Because you
Not
just
age ain't nothing but a
listen,
number.
baby. Who?
Right. Well,
Just
yeah, we'll see
So
how that go.
don't think you on
I
stepping.
mean,
I'm gonna sit there and no.
and do
You
you
get
think when
to
they come back on the second
because I'm an
half,
adult too.
I don't mean the break, but when they come back in the fall for their second half,
uh-huh.
do y'all
Uh-huh.
think they're gonna bring up the Kiki thing?
That probably could be a
Ooh,
tender
that's
situation.
a good question. If they still
Mm-hmm.
filming, that's a good
Because he
question,
said he
Inga.
told Heavenly tonight that they're taping currently as we speak. So and that's
Well,
something
So they
yeah,
had
that's
to
going
tape
on right
that
now. So
situation
yeah.
unless they put
Reactions, if you
it's
know.
it's gonna be a reaction. It's gonna be like a black screen. They put cameras down for
Mm-hmm.
a minute, like do the
Yeah,
what they
I
call
think it's got to come up because
family
it's in the news.
privacy.
It's
yeah.
all over the place in the news,
Yeah, it
all over.
did
So
make the
it's
news.
got to come up.
Even
Mm-hmm.
blogs did it.
Yeah,
So
it's got
Yeah.
to come up. Even if they just mention like a rest in peace type of thing, it's got to
Mm-hmm.
come up. Yeah.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, I hope they do it
And do it right,
Respectfully.
with respectfully. Mm-hmm.
respectfully. Yeah, thank you, Inga.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Even
Mm-hmm.
though
respectfully.
I was no Kiki fan, but I still don't wish nobody,
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah,
for
yeah,
whatever
yeah,
the reasons was.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
um,
Let's hopefully keep it respectful, and that's it. That's all we can ask for. Just be respectful.
mhm.
Yeah,
Because
yeah. I just hope
I
they do
think,
either
I
take
think,
either
the
I
don't
think,
things
do it
to
or
do.
either don't do it if you're gonna mention it. Be respectful. Either don't do it at all
Yes,
or be
well,
respectful.
I don't think Carlos or Own
they
want to be
gotta do
sued.
it.
Don't want to be sued, so they're
Something.
gonna mention it, but they ain't gonna. I don't think they're gonna be disrespectful.
Yeah,
I
be
don't. I
respectful.
don't think it's because they can get sued if the family want to. If it comes off kind of funky, their family could
Mm-hmm.
sue. So
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
and
think
they
they
don't
want.
be
but
anything
They
out
don't
of
yes,
want their
Carlos,
name in
but
no
if he
more
own, they
paperwork.
would be going after. So
Mm-hmm.
okay.
I don't think they want their name in no more
Yeah, so
paperwork. Well,
yeah,
all right, ladies,
not no
this
more
was good.
paperwork.
Mm-hmm. So they already in some paperwork.
Yes.
All right, ladies, we are at the end of the show. Thank y'all. We're finna go on a 3-week break. Yay!
yeah,
Go
they
ahead,
need a
Inga.
break.
Yay!
Clap your
They
hands,
need
Inga.
they need a break. They
Do your
definitely need a
dance.
break.
Inga, do your
Yeah.
dance. Do your
Yeah, when I
dance.
saw that on Twitter, I was like, "Thank you, Lord, thank you."
Do your dance, Inga.
Look, she the first one that texts. Look, she texts
That's
like, "Do you
right. At 2 o'clock in the morning. So just know
want me?"
episode
Inga.
13 and 14 are yours, Buki.
Yes.
There ain't gonna probably be much to talk about. We probably be finishing 30 minutes if it was up to me, because
You
it
got a whole
ain't gonna be nothing to talk about.
you got a whole month.
It ain't gonna be nothing to talk about. We'll
Yes,
say, oh,
Ashley,
because
we are going on a
when they
break,
come, they
hon.
come back, it's gonna
Well,
be
not we.
the trip, right?
Room is
So
going on a break.
when they come back, they're gonna be talking about the trip. So I guess we can talk about that.
Hopefully, because they, yeah,
So
hopefully.
next,
Mm.
so they come back
All
when
right, Inga,
And
what you got going on your
where they
channel,
going?
hon?
Where they going to? Where's the trip? Where they going to?
I don't know. They're
Mm.
going some, I don't know, across the water.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, because you don't,
I don't
because
know.
normally OWN
I'm
doesn't
breaking up.
send their
My
people
husband told me to turn
nowhere.
their game back on. I told him,
yeah, they usually don't
Yeah,
send their
OWN
people
doesn't
right.
usually send
nowhere.
their people anyway.
I'm
It's
lagging now
anywhere.
because I know my husband has turned their game back on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, OWN doesn't usually send their people anywhere,
Mm-hmm.
so they probably back in Houston again or something like that. They don't be going nowhere. Oh, they going
Some
to an
island.
island? Oh,
Ashley
okay. They
said,
may must have
"Okay,
stepped it up
Ashley."
then. Okay,
Yeah,
Ashley.
that's a
Thanks for the
step up from
information.
what they went to Houston, Texas last.
Yeah, I mean, no disrespect to Houston, I'm saying, but for these types of shows, we want to see like them go off some exotic place. So,
Yeah, so our island is good. So that's a step up.
oh
So
yeah,
hey,
definitely.
they must, yeah.
They scraped up some money
Mm-hmm.
somewhere, huh?
Look, right. Thank you. I was about to say I didn't want to say it. I was trying to be nice about it, but Inga, she gonna
Mm-hmm.
say it
I
for
don't
me.
Or had
care.
to pay
Look,
for,
they
or
can be
pay
mad at me.
themselves.
Send the people over to me in the comments. I have some words for them. Send them to me.
Uh-oh.
If they get
Uh-oh.
mad
Ginger
because I
snap. Look,
said that,
Ginger
send them
snap's
over
gonna
to
come
me.
out.
Mm-mm.
You know.
Ah,
Lord have mercy. Okay, so episode 13, 14. Okay, got it.
All right.
I'm
What you got
ready.
going on, Inga?
Just keep the
What you got going on your
notifications
channel,
on.
Inga?
Just keep the notifications on. And I'm gonna put up something. I just don't want to say it just yet, but something I'm gonna put up something probably this week or by the
Mm-hmm.
weekend. Yeah.
Okay. And what about you, Monique?
probably some sisters TP again this coming week. Is it coming on this week? Or was they taking a break too? I don't know. So sisters, I'm catching up on House of the
Mhm.
Dragon, trying to catch up on that, and what else?
I know that's right, Matthew.
And that's it. That's it for now.
Mm.
That is it for now. Keep your notifications on, cause I don't know. Trying to pick up some more shows.
Alrighty. Well,
Hey, Brillo.
yeah.
Hey,
Uh,
Brilla.
What up,
hello.
dude?
What up, though? Matthew said you can keep that furnace hot, boy.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
she
done
don't
turned the
care.
fire on. You know, so
Yeah.
I'm ready
So,
for
yeah. um, yeah. So I am working on my. I got to drop my uh family business and College Hill episodes. They 4-5 days late, but it'll be all right. I'm gonna throw them up there. Um, and what else? That's it. That's all. Oh, me, Monique, and I guess maybe Shayna go join us on Thursday to talk about sisters if it comes
Sisters.
on.
Night
Mm-hmm.
girls, honey,
Thursday at what,
down.
um,
Don't
9:30?
always
yeah,
mess
Tyler Perry shows
around.
never go off, so they on year round all the time. So they probably it be on.
I was just wondering. I don't know if they on the break because of the, the
Yes.
Olympics and stuff
Oh,
like
they
that.
might.
So
Okay, maybe
I
he
don't know.
could probably do a 2 week or 3 week
Yeah.
break for that,
I
and
don't
then come
know.
right back. Yeah, I don't know. He
I
might
don't
be.
know.
We shall see.
So we shall see. It's right.
Alrighty. And so we shall see. And if nothing else, y'all have a good night.
Eyes,
See
you
you
know
later.
you
Good night, people.
better watch out. Yeah, yeah.